to be clear, my back doesn't hurt from bending down just now. My back hurts because my back hurts. I'm chronically ill and it always hurts. Hello everybody, welcome back to Vlogmas. I have no idea what day of Vlogmas this is going to be because this is a pre-recorded video. Last year when I did Vlogmas, I was so bad about prep and having videos ready to go that when I ended up getting sick and I lost my voice and I almost had to skip videos, but I had found a way around it, thankfully. But I don't want that to happen this year, so I have some pre-filmed videos that are going to be ready to go so that I can upload them if I get sick. If not, I get a little bit of time to do other things. But yes, today we have my closet. It is now heading into winter, and I need my warm clothes because if you aren't chronically ill, you may not experience this, but the cold can be painful, and I really feel it in my hands and my lower back and hips the most. I want to make sure that I am ahead of the game when it comes to warmth for my outfits and stuff, and we are going to go through my closet. Now, I do have an ulterior motive for this. If you watched my Halloween episode or video where I dressed as Fancy Nancy, I was going through my closet and I realized that although I have a lot of basic pieces, I don't have any like fun statement-y me pieces. And part of that is because I did lose quite a bit of weight as I've been on my health journey, which I'm very proud of, but it means that I had to get rid of a lot of my more statement pieces because they just didn't fit me anymore. But I never ended up repurchasing them because I really focused on having basics so that I could still have outfits and still feel pretty cute, but not have to go through that pain of getting rid of something that I really liked again. But I am now at a place in my health where, although my weight is still going down some and fluctuating, a lot of I don't see myself changing my shirt sizes and stuff much anymore. So I feel a little bit more comfortable and confident getting more statement pieces, but I also need to know what's already in my closet so I'm not repurchasing anything or yeah. I also really like to upcycle things. It's something I used to do a lot when I was younger, was embroider things, paint things on my clothes, make things, and it was something I really, really enjoyed. If you remember the era of DIY, like the lore DIY stuff, where you would cut up shirts and tie them and stuff, that was my jam. I loved that. So while I'm also going through this, I also want to pull any pieces that I think I could add something to, embellish, and make into a statement piece instead of just having to go and buy a bunch of new ones because I have clothes in my closet I can just do it with. I'm gonna clip you to my sweatshirt and we can get started. Hopefully that's good. I'm gonna try and talk loud. I'm not very good at that. Also, drink your water. Hold on, there, now you can actually see the inside of the closet more. So the last time I did this was this spring, summertime. So a lot of my spring clothes are in the front here and my winter clothes are in the back. So we're also going to be switching that because, well, I need access to my winter clothes now. So this is the first thing. I have one of these 4-tiered hangers that I hang shorts and stuff on. So we're gonna start with this. I'm also not gonna be trying these clothes on because, again, I know they fit at this point. This is more so going through and just assessing, like I said earlier. So these are my favorite pair of jean shorts. They have like a paper bag waist, and I like the length of them. So those aren't going anywhere. This is a new skirt that I got. It's very cute. However, it's I didn't realize this when I bought it, but I think it's meant to be low rise. or like mid-rise, which does not work on me. I have such, like, my waist is so much smaller than my hips just naturally. So nothing mid-rise or low-rise actually stays like that on me. And so this skirt ends up showing off half my butt, which maybe that's a look for somebody. It's not a look for me. As much as I really like this skirt, I just hit the mic. As much as I really like this skirt and I could see myself wearing it if it was cut a little bit differently, it's just not for me. I do wonder I if hmm, this is hard. This is the hard part about when you get into upcycling and stuff, because my brain immediately goes to, okay, well, what could I do with it? Could I lengthen it? Could I shorten it? Could I do this? Could I do that? But with this, with it being because it's so short on me, where it would just naturally fall, or I'd have to just be fidgeting with it all day, it's just not worth it. So this is an example of one of the pieces that, although maybe I could do something with it, or maybe I could keep it for its fabric to use for other things. Because that was another reason I got it, was it's like has a bunch of small little yellow flowers, which I think are really pretty. So this is hard because I really like the fabric. You know what? I am going to keep this to deconstruct it so that I could have the fabric for other projects, because I have a few crochet projects up that I want a pretty patterned fabric for, and I really like this one. So I'm going to try and deconstruct it to reuse it for that. So upcycling pile. And that's how I decide on upcycling things, is if I can think of something right now that I can use it for, then that's what I'm going to do. If it's more just like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, that's not worth it. Like, I have a pair of jeans over there. I recently went to a donation center to drop a few things off. There was a pair of jeans in the pile that I originally had gotten rid of, but I realized I could actually, first of all, I can fix the too big waist issue pretty easily, but also it's just a pair of plain black jeans and I could embroider them, and I've been wanting a second pair of embroidered jeans. So that's over there. This skirt is my current favorite go-to skirt. It is nice and puffy. I like the pattern of it. It is definitely a keep. This is a pair of shorts that I made into shorts from a pair of jeans, and yeah, I really like them. They're staying. This is like a black jean pencil skirt that I really like, that I'm going to be keeping. But the next two things we got to think about. This is a green pencil skirt. It has buttons all along the front. This skirt has been very good for me for needing like something a little bit more professional that I wanted a bit of color with, but I just haven't worn it, and I don't love these tight skirts as much. Like, I like the black one because I feel like I can get a lot of uses out of it. Like, I was going to use that skirt for the potential breakfast at Tiffany's look I was going to do as my backup Halloween costume. And like, I have a lot of outfits like that where the plain black skirt is really nice, so I get a lot of use out of it. But this green one, if I liked these tight skirts more, I probably would use it more, but I just don't. So, and I can't even think of anything I'd want to keep the fabric for or to add anything to it, so I think this is just gonna go. These shorts are kind of similar, where I bought them because I wanted a colored short that wasn't jean, and these fulfilled that, but they're just not very comfy. Do they even have pockets? Yeah, they don't even have pockets. It has this string attached to them, which I could take off, but again, I just don't reach for it. Yeah, I don't reach for it. I haven't reached for it for like the last 2 summers in a row, except when I forced myself to. And I remember making an outfit around these shorts, and it was actually pretty difficult. So I think these shorts are a go-to. Next is this button front yellow top. I love this top. It's one of those ones where it's a little bit nicer looking, and so I can just like throw it on with a pair of jeans and I can make it a little bit more dressed down, or I can put it on with my black skirt that I showed and it can look a little bit nicer. So that's a keep. A lot of these ones on the front are going to be keeps, including my purple dress. I love this dress. I remember buying it for my 10-year cancer anniversary, and I had a feeling, I had a worry that this dress was gonna end up being something I don't pull very often. It was just gonna be a sentimental dress. And I was okay with it because it wasn't too expensive when I bought it. It's a Target dress. And I was okay with it being something I only wore once, but I was gonna try and wear it more, and I've worn it quite a lot, so I'm very happy with it. Oh, this shirt's inside out. I didn't realize that. Hold on. This is a nice flowy tank top. Again, like I said, I really strived for basics, or just like a basic in a fun color. And this is one of them. It's just like a cropped flowy tank top, but I wear it all the time. I really like it in the summer with just a pair of shorts and that top, and I'm good to go. Like one of those pieces you don't have to think about. This is a newer piece, something a little bit more fun. It's my strawberry shortcake shirt. It's oversized, it's comfy, I really like it, and I wear it a lot when I just want something comfortable but light, again in the summer. So yeah, that's a keep. Next is my sunflower shirt. I have quite a few of like graphic tees, and I love a graphic tee, but sometimes it's just not the vibe. So I also want to make sure I'm going through these a little bit more critically. When I think of like something more fun and statementy, I think like sparkles. Because I'm me and I love a bit of glitter. And a graphic tee, although fun, not always the statement I'm looking for. All that to say, I love this shirt. They made it seem like I don't like this shirt. I really like this shirt. I wear it quite a bit. I think you can tell because it's not very white anymore. What's my watch want? To move. I'm literally standing. It's fine. The shirt's staying, by the way. This is a new big graphic tee. It's my Elton John one. I got it this year. I got it nice and big and comfy. It stays. It also has glitter on it, so it's important. I bought this button up. I don't even remember why. I think it was, oh, I know. It was a couple summers ago. The summer we went to Rhode Island. Was that last year? The year before? I don't know. I bought this with the idea of maybe wearing it to the beach as like a cover up or just something because it's nice and light. But I literally have not worn it. It stayed on a hanger. I have not worn it. But again, I really like the fabric, like the pattern with the flowers and stuff. So I'm going to leave this in the fabric deconstruction pile with the other skirt so I can use it in some projects. Who knew? You just need fabric. Just go to your closet and get the shirts you don't like. Who'd have thought? Is my pretty fancy dress. I call it my Wednesday Adam if she was okay with gray. Because that's kind of what this dress reminds me of, is something Wednesday would wear. But I really like this dress. I wear it for like, more nice events. So that's definitely a keep. I really like it. It's very comfy. Again, a basic, a plain gray tee. Great for layering, especially during this time when I want to wear like a sweater, but I want something underneath it. Okay, so, hi. I just noticed that my mic died. I have no idea when it died, but I know when it does, the video stops recording any audio. So I have no idea how long we've been without audio. I just noticed. Hopefully not long, but we're on this gray shirt. So like I was saying, or trying to say, I don't know when the mic cut out, this is a nice layering piece. I will definitely be layering it in the winter under like sweaters and stuff to have an additional thing for when it's cold, or I'm going out and it's cold. So I just panicked because I didn't have my mic. But then I remembered it's dead. That's why it's not on. Next is my favorite casual dress. I've worn it so much. It's just this blue flowy dress. It's so comfy. It's so easy to throw a pair of bike shorts underneath it. So I like wearing it when we go out and do things in the summer, like go to the Gray Animal Park, to go to the Botanical Gardens. Those are some staples we tend to do. So I really love that dress. Just one of those, you throw it on and you're good. You don't have to think. And you look cute. This is a bit of a newer one. I haven't gotten a chance to wear it because, well, it's been too hot. But it's like a sweater, cardigan, t-shirt thing. It's going to be really nice to have this winter. So although I have not worn this yet, I'm keeping it for this winter to see if I pull it. Has a nice heft to it too. So I'm excited. Now we have this shirt. I need to like, this is an old shirt, so I'm just like checking to make sure that it's still like intact. This is another big comfy graphic tee that I love to wear. I don't really have much to say about it, it's just an easy thing to throw on in the summer. Next is this dress. I bought this dress to be like my second go-to flowy dress, like my blue one. And it's not quite that. I want to mess with it because these stitches down here at the bottom of the dress are just so... Oh no! What we do? Hold on, I'll see my mom. And we're back. It's our Finn cameo for the video. You got a haircut. Yeah, you did. Go Fluffy. Got all of his hair cut off. But that's what he likes, so. Yeah, my mom's been in and out of meetings all week. So, it's the first time I actually got to talk to her today. So, what was I saying about this dress? Oh yeah. I'm keeping it to see if I can mess with the seams on the end because they're so tight on my legs that they're uncomfortable. We're gonna try and do that. So this is going in the repair, if not salvage the pretty fabric. So I fall over. Now we're getting into my just plain tank tops. This is a plain purple one, which again I use because sometimes I just want a little pop of color. And this light purple one's really nice because it's also can sometimes read white on camera. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, that's a keeper. Not much to say, but it's a keeper. Next I have my Olivia Rodrigo shirt. I wore this a lot when I first got it. I have so many big graphic t-shirts now that it's kind of fallen out of rotation a bit, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. It stays. Something fell and I didn't know. Ooh, this is another brown tank top. I love this tank top. It's cropped and it's a little bit more flowy. My other one is a little bit more tight to my body. This one's a little bit flowier. It's a nicer. I like the thick straps. It's, again, a nice tank top to just throw on with a pair of jeans. And it looks cute. Pants were stuck. This is a... It kind of looks like it's denim. It's not. But this is a romper. I've had this romper for years and years. I wear it all the time. Another one of my go-to want to dress up a little bit outfits. I actually wear it sometimes as like overalls, even though it's not what they are. But definitely a keep. I really like them. Next is a newer outfit in my closet that's falling off of its hanger. But this is my first like nice set. I bought it for my sister's graduation because at the time the only really nice dress that I had was my gray one and I really didn't want to wear it. And I bought that set just thinking it was cute and that I really liked the pieces individually and together and I thought I would wear it. And I have, especially in the summer because it's a nice cool like linen kind of fabric. So it actually keeps me pretty cool. So I actually really like that outfit. This is a big t-shirt I need to think about. It's gotten quite a lot of wear. It's a college t-shirt for the college my mom works for. It's not even the college I attended. But it's just, I have so many big t-shirts. I feel it needs something. So I'm going to put this in the upcycle pile. I think I might crop it. So I feel like, because this is the design, it ends right here. So it would be like a nice thing to crop and to keep on hand because I like the t-shirt crop tops that are like a big t-shirt and they cover like more of the upper part of my arm but still end. I like the way that looks on me, but you can only really get that if you make it yourself. So let's make it ourselves. So yeah, this is getting thrown into that pile. Next I have my big froggy t-shirt. This one is not getting cut. I love this shirt. The frogs are just off. Absolutely silly. I love frogs. Enough said. This is a plain striped cropped t-shirt. I bought this, haven't worn it. I bought it recently, so I'm not too upset about the fact that I didn't end up wearing it. Plus it ended up a lot further back in my closet. Maybe that's why I just didn't see it very often, so I didn't pull it. I do know it fits, so we're gonna give it a little bit more time to marinate in the closet before I make my final verdict. This is a top I bought around the same time. However, it doesn't button. I'm pretty sure this is a large. However, it does not button on me. I have a lot of boob. I just do. So that's a thing with most button-up shirts. I need like a size up so that there's no gapping. And this has gapping. So it's just going. No fabric salvage, no nothing, just for someone else. This shirt. I have had this, it's just a plain cropped green v-neck. It's nice. I can't remember the last time I wore it, honestly. And I have so many other shirts that I wear. Like when it comes to a cropped shirt, I want a tank top. I just do. I prefer it. And these ones are quite short on my arms, so I just don't end up pulling it. I have other shirts I like better. I think it's time to give it to someone new. Now I have this cropped striped shirt. This is another one I wore a lot, but I've been wanting to have more patterns. I'm willing to keep this one over the plain green one because of the stripes. I'm gonna give it another summer. I'm gonna see how it goes. This is another plain tank top, but it's tight to me. It's something I really like to wear in the summer. Keep. This is a plain white t-shirt. It's cropped. It actually has a more like interesting sleeve, but most of the time I do just wear it as a plain white t-shirt. But I feel like everybody needs a plain white t-shirt, so I'm keeping it. These are like tangled together. So let's start with this one. This is a plain like teal tank top. Again, something I really like. I have this plain white tank top. Now, you could argue a plain white tank top is very useful, which I would agree with. It does get quite a bit of use. However, I hate the fabric. It sticks to everything like a static stick. It's not super comfortable. And I recently bought a different white tank top that I loved immensely more than this one. So I'm getting rid of this one. Not worth it. Alright, so now we're getting into like the different big t-shirts that I have. So this is a Niagara Falls one. We bought these in a pack of 3, so everybody in the family would have one. But my sister and mom hate them, and so they both gave them back to me. So this is my original one. I definitely want to keep it because I actually do like it. I do like wearing it like when I'm at home in the summer and I just want something big and comfy, but I don't want a sweatshirt. So I do want to keep it. This one I'm not going to crop, at least not right now, because I just don't want to. This is a Husson t-shirt. It's a college here in Maine. I went to a seminar thing when I was in my digital graphics program for tech center kids. It was like something the college put on to be like, this is what we offer and this is what you can do at our college kind of thing. And they gave these free t-shirts, and I think I could use this as like a practice embroidery shirt, like something I don't care too much about, but I could see making it interesting, so I'm gonna keep it to do stuff with like the other college t-shirt. Speaking of tech center, this is my tech center. We got these shirts for for perfect attendance for quarters, and it means a lot to me because it was the only semester I actually got perfect attendance because of my health and everything. It was just really hard on me to be in school in general, plus with all of my doctor's appointments. Yeah, it was just really difficult for me, and I wanted to have something to take with me when I graduated because I didn't know what I was going to get, and this t-shirt seemed obtainable. So I got myself to do it one semester and I did it, and now it's mine. So I don't really wear it though, but I can't get rid of it. It's too sentimental. So this is gonna go in a different section of my closet, but more for a memory keepsake and not something to wear right now. Speaking of Niagara Falls, here's the other one. I did donate one because it was the exact same pattern as my white one. You can see this gray one's a little different, and I just did not like the coloring of the other one. I am going to put this in the upcycle pile to do something fun with, to like maybe make into like a muscle tee or something, but yeah. Now we have yet another plain tank top, something I wear quite a lot again. This is the same as that white tank top, so I'm getting rid of it. But you can literally see, like, look at everything that's like stuck to it. You can see it better on this one. And also, I don't know if you can hear this, but I literally have to pry it apart to get it on. It's so staticky and uncomfortable. I don't want it. I'm also tempted to just toss them because I don't even want to donate them. I don't want anybody to feel these shirts. They're that bad. So this is an example of like a fun shirt that I really like, but I haven't worn because I have no idea why I haven't worn it, honestly. Like, there's no reason for me to have not worn it. It's just, I put it on, I have a cute outfit, and then I get in my head about it and I take it off and put something plain on. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to show my personality. Pastel AC/DC, I feel like, is a good representation of my personality. It stays and I'm wearing it. Mark my words. Let's go. This is another romper that I wear quite a lot. Well, I haven't worn it in a little bit, but I really like it. It's very cute. It's a keep. This is that same as the green t-shirt. It's just in pink, but I don't like it that much. It's not very fun. It's going. And then the last thing in this summary section is this wrap dress. Again, something I wear quite a lot in the summer. It's light, it's easy to put on. Having something that's a wrap style dress is really nice when I need to go somewhere, but I don't have a lot of energy because I can put the dress on sitting down. So, a keep. Okay, the next thing in my closet is another one of my pants rack things. But there's enough room, I'm just gonna leave it in there. Because I also am pretty sure, yeah, I've been wearing my jeans a lot, so most of the jeans that are on that rack are currently dirty. Or the pants that are on that rack, not just jeans. So all that's left is this plain pair of jeans that I know I really like, that I want to keep, because I feel like having at least one plain pair of jeans is a good thing to keep. I have these white leather ones that have like a pocket like further down on the pant. Haven't gotten a chance to wear them because I bought them like on clearance this spring, so it's just been too warm. Hopefully we'll get some use out of them this winter. Then I have my absolute favorite pair of like nice work pants. They're like a plaid. They're more cut like joggers, so they're way more comfy than a work pant usually is, and I love them. They are mine forever, for as long as I can have them. Give me, thank you. Last but not least are these plain pair of non-ripped, more like acid wash jeans. Again, something simple that I like to keep on hand. I don't reach for them super often, but they're nice to have, so I'm gonna keep them. Why is this triple stacked? My goodness. Next I have these cute corduroy dress overalls, something I like to wear in the fall to have like a cute fall outfit. So that's a keep. My keep pile's gonna fall. You can't see it. Again, something I like to have in the winter is just a nice plaid button up. Not much to say about it, it's just a nice piece I think I like to have. This button up is like fleece on the inside, so I like having it. although I don't wear it much. I want to see how much I end up wearing those two, the plaid shirts. You can see them now. Because I don't know how much I'm actually going to wear them. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I forgot about this. Now we have some of my long sleeve shirts. This is a cropped pink striped long sleeve. I haven't worn it in a while, but like I said, I've been trying to wear more patterns, so I do want to keep this one just to see how it goes. This is one that I reach for far more often. It's like a mock neck maroon striped shirt. I wear that one much more often. The next three are layering pieces. I have a plain white long sleeve mock neck shirt, a mustard yellow long sleeve shirt, and another mock neck pink long sleeve shirt. They're all plain, but again, I like to use them for layering in the winter, so we're gonna keep those. Next is just a plain black polo that I like, so that's a keep. Then I have my black square dress I've had since literally 8th grade, maybe even before that, but that's a keep. I have my purple flower romper, that's a keep. My black blazer, that's a keep. My plaid blazer. My plain black like tight dress, that's a keep. And then what ended up being my graduation dress in the back. So that's everything in my closet. We finally made it. I have 15 minutes before I have to eat again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the more formal pieces in the backpack because I don't reach for them super often, so I don't need to. I'm going to take the winter pieces and put them more towards the winter fall pieces here towards the front because I will wear those the most this upcoming season. And then the more spring summer pieces we'll put towards the back of the closet because I'm not going to be touching them for a while. Push those as far back as I can. I'm also hoping that after going through everything and taking this many clothes out, that I'm now, I'm dropping things. I'm now going to have a little bit more room because also I could not move a single piece of clothing in my closet. Like if I wanted to get to anything, I had to like move the clothes and not the hanger. So hopefully, now that it's been reduced, that problem won't be so bad. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before, which is I have two pieces on the hanger, and we're just gonna put them in. We're gonna have these two. I'll get that in the closet. These two I only really wear in the summer, so we're gonna put those over here. The tank tops are definitely gonna be summer, and I'm also gonna put, where should I put the crop t-shirts? A crop t-shirt is something I'd actually wear in the winter, but a tank top wouldn't be. Would a big shirt be? Yes. Putting the tank tops in the summer section of my closet. I do want to try and keep the t-shirts together as much as I can, because one, they're such a big part of the wardrobe, but two, they do kind of live in the in-between, so I don't want to like fully knock them, like fully like put them away where I can't see. Ooh, the sun's coming out. What I think I'm gonna do is it's gonna be like the tank tops and the true summer clothes. So now that we have the true summer clothes, yes, I'm counting the purple dress as a summer clothes just because of these ties. I don't see myself pulling it super often. So now I'm gonna do the crop t-shirts together. That's my decision. Because I'm not sure how much I'm going to pull them, but I can see myself pulling a big t-shirt, so I could see myself pulling both of these for winter, so I'm gonna put this one more to the winter side. Then we have big t-shirt, big t-shirt, big t-shirt, a crop, and a crop. Put those together. Okay, so now I'm gonna put in, oh, you know what? I need to put my shorts in. I completely forgot about these. I like these hangers for my pants. It's made putting things in my closet a little bit easier. However, These ones specifically, they have like a non-slip thing on them, which is nice, but it also means getting the clothes on the hanger itself is actually kind of difficult. Like, I'd have to pull the entire hanger out, which I'm sure for most people isn't that big of a deal, but it can get a bit heavy for me, and that can hurt my wrist, especially when I don't feel good and I'm just trying to put an outfit together. So they work for now. I'm not going to get rid of them, but if anybody has any recommendations for better ones, please tell me. I am interested. I try and layer these. Yes, I have to take everything off. I try and layer these with items of importance at the top and the things I'd wear the least on the bottom, because when it's actually like sat in my closet and I'm putting clothes away, like once they've been washed and stuff, it's a lot easier to leave the hanger sat in the closet and just throw the clothes on top, like just throw it like that and call it good. So I put the things on top that I wear the most up here, because it's easier once it's actually in the closet to just grab it and yeah. So the shorts go there. So now I'm gonna do my big t-shirts. Shoes down, shoes down. Oh, my back hurts. To be clear, my back doesn't hurt from bending down just now. My back hurts because my back hurts. Because I'm chronically ill and it always hurts. I'm also gonna put the dresses together. The last time I did this, I didn't really have a rhyme or reason to the clothes themselves on the hooks. It was more so like, oh, these are both summer clothes, so put them together. But I actually tried to be more intentional this time, so I actually know where everything is. Because that was also difficult these last 6 months, is trying to figure out where everything is. I'm not so sure how much I'm actually going to pull these colored layering pieces, because I didn't much last year. I don't know, could change now that I'm trying to be a little bit more adventurous in my style, switching things up. So I'm going to leave them on the bottom here. That's another thing with these, is I have that visual look of what do I wear and what don't I wear, because the things I'm going to wear the most are going to be on top, because, well, they're the things I wear the most, or the things I will end up pulling the most, and then the things that stay on the bottom that I don't touch as much are just going to be on the bottom of the hanger. So when I pull it out in spring and summer again, when I do this again, I will have a better idea of what's in my closet and what I'm going to pull. I know I'm going to pull this white ribbed shirt a lot because I did a lot last year. Then we're going to put the pants right next to it. I don't have a lot of important fancy things, so I'm going to put my fancy pants on the bottom. Then I'm going to put the leather ones. They're not real leather, by the way. I don't know if anybody thought that I owned real leather. I don't. Getting these pants on is a challenge, let me tell you. Then I have my plain knee rip pants, or jeans I should say. This is a heavy one. Pants are heavy. Then I have my more acid washy ones, which I like to pull more in the winter because they don't have rips in them. Just tend to like them more. There we go. And then this top one is going to end up being for my embroidered jeans and my new pair of like black, what are they called? The ones that have a lot of pockets, that one. But that's it for this video. I will say I have quite a few pieces, but I don't have a lot of that sparkle that I was looking for, or just like I used this example when I was journaling about it, but I really like when people have the dress and the oversized cardigan over top. I don't have an oversized cardigan. I have my fun, like, big thick one, but I don't have one that I can just like throw on. It's a little bit thinner, that has buttons and stuff. I don't have that, and I want that. So now I have a better idea of what's in my closet. When I go shopping, when I see things online, I have a better idea of if I could piece it together with pieces I have, or if there's something I would want to get, or make because I'm me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've been enjoying Vlogmas. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. On screen now are my social media handles if you'd like to see more day-to-day things that I get up to. And with that, I will see you next time for the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye.